The Earthshot Prize has begun its search for breakthrough solutions to repair and regenerate the planet. But some estimates rather 1/3 of all food produced is wasted. So there's a growing movement to grow food sustainability and to reduce waste. Ferment'Up is a product of Greenshot Technologies that uses the magic of fermentation to transform commercial food waste into nutritious and healthy alternative ingredients. Imagine apple skins and seeds, typically discarded after juicing, being transformed into nutrient-rich powder through fermentation. It's possible. Take a look.
Every time that I say that 1/3 of all food that's produced is wasted, I'm still shocked at the volume and the scale that food waste represents. For me, it's really a nonsense to waste food. A world without food waste is a greener world and for sure a more joyful world. I'm Nina Granucci and I will show how to stop food waste by using the power of fermentation. I don't think it was a big surprise for my family that I ended up working with the food. Growing up in Brazil, I had my own private garden where I was growing fruits and vegetables, and I was selling them as well to my sisters. So I think I always had this close relationship with the food. Coming from Brazil, where the level and the scales are so big, especially for the food industry, you kind of understand the scale of the problem. To produce food, you need also land, you need water, and when you waste food, you also waste all the resources that are used to produce food. It's a global problem, and it's a huge problem. I was doing a PhD in biotech. I always wanted to do something with fermentation, because for me, fermentation is magic. It's one of the most sustainable way of transforming raw materials. There was this realization of the amount of food waste that's produced. I had the idea that fermentation could be a solution. We started in France. France make a lot of sense as an agriculture country, so we had the raw material to work with. As a fermentation country, because all the iconic food from France is actually fermented, the wine, the bread, the cheese. After a fruit or vegetable are processed, everything that's come out is the byproduct. So if we take apples, they come from the compote industry in France. So after they squeeze for the pulp, the skins and seeds that are left, in the worst case scenario, they really are wasted for landfills. So we collect the skins and seeds, we prepare them for fermentation. We add our microorganism that will do the transformation. After some time of incubation, we collect, we dry, and we grind, and we have a powder, and this is the flour. So it's a minimal processing. It's really the fermentation that will do this transformation. And this powder can be used as a flour for bread, as a texturizer for tomato sauce, but also for different applications like cocoa alternatives. So an example, we can do chocolate, so we replace cocoa and we can create then a chocolate that's more sustainable for the food industry. And the fermentation will do this transformation and change the flavor, change the nutrition and the functionality of the raw material.
To produce wine is my job. But you know, if you look at the vineyard, we are not only producing fruits, we are producing leaves, we are producing canes, we are producing skin. We have plenty of nutrients that we can use in a lot of different aspects. So we are very happy to be able to work with Nina to innovate. We are able to make chocolate, you know, with our grape skin, and that tasted, it just tastes so good. We have circus, we call it circus in the family, circularity process that I think all agriculture today should have.
And I think there is also this aspect of fermentation being a natural and healthy way to process food. If we think about milk, and then you see so many types of cheese, or if you think about the grape juice, and then you think about wine, It's fermentation. So you can use in so many industries as a really sustainable, natural solution. And what we are doing is actually keeping food as food, producing ingredients that are better for you and better for the planet.